Bobo and Squirrel had left the bridge where the troll was. The troll was happily having a snooze in the midday sun after having devoured the cakes. The two adventurers carried along down the path. Slowly the forest disappeared, and the ground became more rocky, and the air was cold and chilly, and they could see the mountains in the distance in front of them. And on top of the mountains was the bright white colour of snow. Brrr, said Bobo, this is getting a bit cold. Oh, hi, it's getting a little bit cold. Do you want any of my fire water? Said Squirrel. Fire water? What's fire water? Fire water? You know, it's very hot water. When you drink it, it warms you right up. Oh, said Bobo. Okay. Oh, hi, but you can't guzzle it down. You must have a little tiny sip of this stuff. Ouch! That burns my tongue. Oh, hi! They don't call it fire water for nothing. See if you can have a little sip and swallow it down your throat. So Bobo had a little sip and he swallowed it down his throat. And it burnt all the way down his throat into his tummy. And in his tummy it gave him a nice warm feeling. Ah, I see. Yes, that makes me feel nice and warm again. Thanks, Squirrel. Oh, hi. I got it from the Highlands, from my great-great-great-great-grandfather. They make some pretty potent stuff up there, you know. Oh, right. Well, let's keep going. So the two carried on going. An eagle circled up ahead, high in the sky. It went. Said Bobo. I wonder what that eagle's crowing about. They sat down and looked at it for a while. The eagle circled and circled and circled, and suddenly it dived. And then they saw a rabbit jump out of the grass and run away as fast as it can. But the eagle swooped down really quickly and grabbed it with its claws, and then it flew up into the air, high and far away with the rabbit. Oh my goodness, said Bobo. That eagle just took away that rabbit. Oh, hi! I'm feeling pretty scared now, said Squirrel. That eagle could easily get me. Bobo said, Don't worry. If he attacks you, don't worry, I'll save you, Squirrel. Oh, hi, no wonder you're my best friend, said Squirrel. Yes, I am your best friend. Brrr, it's getting cold again. Oh, hi, yes it is. Have another little sip of fire water, quickly, let's both have one. And they both had a little sip of fire water, and it kept them nice and warm. And they carried on going up the mountains. Oh, it's a bit slippery now, said Bobo. Oh, hi, it is. The going was tough now. It was slippery and windy and chilly, and the snow started to come down. Ah, hi, I think we need to find camp quickly. Yes, we need to find shelter really, really quickly. The two, luckily, had stumbled towards some caves. Quick, said Bobo, let's head into these caves before the storm hits. Outside there was a terrible thunderstorm, and snow and lightning and sleet came down. And there were flashes of light that lit up the night sky. The two adventurers huddled in their cave and made camp, sipping the odd sip of fire water to keep them warm, looking outside at the lightning and how powerful it was. Suddenly, they heard some funny noises coming from the cave. And hundreds of bats flew out into the night sky. They flew high and high, so high, even higher than where aeroplanes go. Wow! I wonder why they're going so high. I don't know, said Squirrel. Later on, the bats returned, and while the two were sleeping, they arrived and woke them up. Squirrel and Bobo watched them flying in, and it was still lightning outside, so they could actually see the bats. Bobo said, "Hey, you bats, where have you been? Why are you flying so high?" One of the bats stopped to talk to them. "Hello," he said. "Hey, why did you guys fly up so high into the night sky?" "Ooh, that's where we eat, you know. All our food is up there." "Your food is up in the sky?" said Bobo. "That's really strange." "Oh, no, it's not. It's where all the insects are. They fly up really, really high, and we got to go fly up and get them." "Oh," said Bobo, "I didn't know insects were that high. What kind of insects?" My favourite," said the bat. "Moths." "Moths? Oh, that high?" "Yes, they can fly up to 3 miles high," said the bat. "Oh, high, that's very high." "Yes, and we are very happy with our food now, and we are going back to sleep. It will be morning soon." "Oh," said Bobo. "Okay, good. Well, if it's morning, we're going to head off." So the bats went back to sleep, and the day started to break. It was a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and the two adventurers stepped outside. The terrible winds had all gone away, and the storm had stopped, and they could see the beautiful blue sky, and the sun shone on their backs and warmed them up. So they carried on walking up the mountains, and eventually they came to a village. It was the Yeti's village. "Well, hey," said Squirrel. "We are there." "Yes, we've finally made it, my friend." The two walked into the camp of the Yetis, and the Yetis were having a party. There was a band there. 3 Yetis were busy playing. One was playing a flute, the other was playing drums, and the other was playing a guitar. And the rest of the Yetis were dancing around a big fire. One of them turned around and noticed the two adventurers. "Hello," he said. "Who are you?" "Ah, we are 2 adventurers," said Bobo. "We've come to stay with you for a while, if that's okay." "Oh, you are welcome here. You can stay in one of our huts. We always have a hut or 2 spare for any visitors." He called out to his friend and said, "Can you see to it that these 2 are housed in one of our huts?" "Okay," said the other Yeti. "Come on, let me show you to your hut." So the 2 went to their hut. It was nice and warm inside the hut. There was a little fire in the middle, and it was nice and warm. There were lots and lots of skins of bears and all sorts of animals which they could lay down on and feel nice and warm. Would you like some food? Some party food?" said the Yeti that had originally spoken to them. "Yes, we're really hungry. What have you got?" "Oh, we've got these pine nuts." "Pine nuts? What are pine nuts?" "They come from pine trees, you know, and they're delicious." "Oh, yes. Squirrel loves nuts." "Oh, hi, I like any kind of nut. Let me taste one." "That be a good nut," said Squirrel. "Bobo, you should try that." Bobo tried the pine nuts. Delicious. "Thank you, Yetis, you're so friendly." That night, Bobo and Squirrel went to their hut, and they had a private conversation. "Squirrel, I don't know how we're going to get a tongue of a Yeti. They so nice. I wouldn't want to kill a Yeti." "Oh, hi, and they so big and strong we could never kill one even if we wanted to." I think we're not going to be able to get the tongue of a Yeti. Oh, hi! Those cannibals are going to catch us again. And if we don't have a Yeti's tongue, we are going to be their dinner. Yes, you're right. Oh well, let's see what the morning brings. The two adventurers were woken up by the sound of drums in the morning. Doom, 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 went the drums. They appeared outside their hut to see that the Yetis were all in a long line, walking. Where were they going? And what were they doing? Bobo and Squirrel jumped out to have a closer look. Doom, 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 doom. They had a cart with them which they were pulling, and on the cart looked like there was a sleeping Yeti. What's going on? Said Bobo to one of the Yetis that was watching. Oh, that's one of our own that died. We found him frozen in the snow. He got lost in the storm the other night, the one with the big lightning flashes, and he froze to death. Oh, said Bobo, so what do you do with him now? Well, we go and we bury him in the special ice cave. All Yetis are buried in the special ice cave. Oh, said Bobo, can we tag along to watch? Yes, but keep your distance. You're not a Yeti, so you're not allowed in the ice cave, but you can stay outside and watch the ceremony. Dung, 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 dung. The Yetis carried on with their ceremony. They took the dead Yeti into the ice cave, and a couple of minutes later all came out the ice cave again. Bobo and Squirrel were back in their hut later that evening, talking about what happened that day. Oh, hi! I say let's just go into that ice cave now. Let's sneak out, go in there, take a knife, and cut out that Yeti's tongue. Said Bobo. You know what, Squirrel? I don't think that's a very good idea, but I can't think of a better idea. So let's go for it and hope that they don't catch us. Ah, hi! Don't worry, we'll tiptoe and be quiet, said Squirrel. So the two adventurers snuck out their hut.